Come on in. Come lay or sit down beside me. You and I need to have a talk. It's a talk I've been meaning to have with you for quite some time now, but I've been putting it off because I didn't quite know how to go about it. No, it's not that talk. You already know about birds and bees, right? I mean, after all, we have Tube Granny for that. No, I'm not leaving you. Not at the moment, anyhow. No, it's not over between us. Not by a long shot. But we do have a problem that needs to be addressed. And that problem is that there's only one of me, and that only one of me needs to have a life away from the computer once in a while. Crazy things like friends, family, shopping, occasionally going to a movie or some kind of event, sleeping, just some little stuff like that. Crazy, I know. But right now, as it stands, I'm feeling like I am married to that computer. And part of the reason being is because since I've met all of you wonderful people, and since I've had a little bit of C-grade celebrity status on YouTube, I have had so much damned email and YouTube messages that I cannot possibly handle them. There is no way. I mean, literally, I feel like I need to hire someone to get in there and handle them. Right now, my email is sitting at over 500 pieces of email, and probably maybe 4% of that is things that don't have to do with YouTube. A lot of it's comments. Unfortunately, a lot of my older videos are getting spammed by great video, but if you want real cam girls, go here, blah, blah, blah. And that takes a lot of my time. I mean, I have to open that piece of mail, follow the link, wait for it to load, scroll down to the bottom, hit the view all, go to the view all page, scroll down to the bottom, find the, the comment just to see that it's spam most of the time. On my old ones anyway. Then delete it. Then, it's like a whole process. It takes me a couple of minutes for every one of those, and I'm getting a lot of those. And I've decided that I'm going to go in and I'm going to turn off comments for a lot of my older videos because I am so tired of the spam. So that'll take care of part of the problem. Right now, my personal messages from YouTube messaging is sitting at 167 unread. That's unopened, unread. I've probably got grand total of maybe 500, and that's a low estimate, but about 500 unanswered still sitting there. Things that I've read but not been able to answer for one reason or another. I sit there every day and answer a few of them, but I get really tired. I don't always know what to say to people. I do it to the best of my ability, but I get to a point where I'm exhausted mentally, and which doesn't take much for me, admittedly. I get to a point where I just can't answer more than a few of them a day, and I'm getting way more than a few a day coming in, so that leaves me with a real problem. I love getting the letters. A lot of them are very kind, very sweet letters from people that enjoy my videos. And that's awesome. I love getting that kind of feedback. And it's been important to me to write back to everybody that sends me a nice letter like that. And so far, the ones that I've opened and read, I do send some kind of a thank you back. Some of them are friends legitimately needing something, and that's perfectly fine, and that's cool, and I try really, really, really extra hard to open letters that are from people that I know, like River Birch and Mikey 11234556 and 70MBY and Amy Rose XOXOXOXOXO, give or take an XO or two. People I know and that we've form some kind of a personal relationship, I do try really extra hard to get to those letters. Some of them get lost in the shuffle, admittedly. If any of you have written to me and you think I'm just being rude and not writing back, please understand that it's probably gotten lost in the shuffle. I used to try really hard to always, when someone would subscribe to me, to always go and leave them a comment on their profile saying, thank you so much for the ad, blah, blah, blah. I can't do it anymore. It got really out of control, and I just literally did not have enough time in my day. I got to where all I was doing was sitting at my computer. What else? Oh, yes. I have been kind of famous and loved for the fact that when you leave a comment on one of my videos, I always say something back. Always. As a matter of fact, Billy Biggin, 64, is the one that taught me to do that. Yes, I just hissed. He is the one that kind of guilted me into doing that. He said it was rude not to. And you know, being Southern, being a Southern lady, being a Southern woman, I don't want to be rude to anyone if I can help it, unless they really deserve it. So I didn't want to appear rude to anyone. So even if I just said thank you, smiley face, I would do that. But it has gotten to a point now where, thankfully, I mean, I have a lot of viewers, a lot of subscribers, a lot of viewers. I don't mean to complain about that at all. This is not a complaining video, because I appreciate every one of them. It's astounding to me that 10 people want to watch my videos, much less 1,252 or whatever it's at right now. That's astounding to me, and I love getting comments. Love it. So when I get a comment, I do go read it. I go read it and enjoy it very much, even the smallest comment. But it's gotten to a point where I just really cannot leave a reply for every one of them. It's kind of pointless too. I mean, then you have to click and go and look and see what I said just to see that I said thank you, smiley face. So, unless I really have something to say back to you, or unless you have asked me specifically a question and I need to give you an answer, I probably will not be commenting back to everyone. I know that's going to make some people angry, make some people feel like I don't care, but that's just not true. You got to understand that you're not the only one that comments. And I'm still getting legitimate comments on videos I put up a year ago, because I've been on YouTube a year now. And people are still finding my videos and sitting down and watching them all. And that's one of the reasons why I really wish I didn't have to turn comments off. I may or may not. I'm going to think about it a little bit more. If someone cares enough to write me a letter, I am going to read it. If you send me something in messages, I am going to go read it. Whether or not I will be able to send you back a lengthy reply or not, that's going to have to be something that I just decide as I go along. If you send me a lovely letter telling me how much you enjoy my videos, thank you. Thank you so much. Those mean the world to me, and it's what keeps me making more. So please don't be offended if I don't write back. I do get them. I would like to say I've been reading them all, but as I said, I have 160 something sitting there unread right now. But I hope to get to them all eventually. I don't know how I'm going to ever do it, but I'm going to try. So yeah, basically this is just an explanation. I'm asking you to forgive me. Please don't feel slighted. Please don't feel like I don't care. So I'm going to say bye-bye. I'll do another one soon, okay? Bye, guys. Mwah.